So we're back at 5111 East Crestview Drive in Paradise Valley. And Mark, let's talk a little more about the formal living spaces. I grew up in the East Coast, and the formal dining, formal living rooms, they tend to be off by themselves a little bit.
Very separated, isolated.
Very separated, exactly right. And the trend over the years has been to open up a little more. And I think you've done a great job here. When you see it as it's open, gives you an open feel, but some of your design features and architecture is you still get a little bit more privacy. I'll talk a little more about that.
Yeah, so one of the nice things about developing my own homes for spec buyers is I get to actually implant my desires, what I like. And so I tend to build things I like, and I hope other people like them. So along those lines, I tend to have a like for separated spaces, but still consistent with what you've got around. I like to find spaces. I don't like walking in to some of these great room concepts we see where you walk in and you're basically just one large square room and everything's just kind of put there. So with this design, we were able to create flow spaces. We were able to create a nice dining room space that's clearly its own space, but still part of what's going on if you're entertaining. As well, we've got this kind of a conversation piece. It's just spectacular. It's a 400 bottle, temperature controlled wine wall. So you walk in the front door, you get this, not only is it functional, but you just get hit with this beautiful design element as well. And it just speaks to you. So, and again, I'm kind of a wine person, so that's one of the things I like. So,
awesome. No, it's beautiful. Like you said, it's not just a wine room, wine put in a corner or closet. You've actually got a centerpiece to the formal dining area.
It's front and center. Yeah. It becomes a design element as well as a functional element.
Yeah, and I think you've done that with this house quite a bit. I can tell you placed different things in different areas for that reason, not just the functionality aspect about it.
Right, and we spend quite a bit of time in the design phase. We sit down, countless hours just walking through the space when it's on paper and just saying, how do you do this? Walk in the front door, where do I put my keys? Where do I turn the lights on? And so we try and pre-think a lot of those items.
Yeah, good. Now, so you've got a six-person, is that four? Yeah, six-person formal dining area. Are you seeing that trend change? I've seen formal dining substantially larger than this, and it looks like you could probably expand this to have 10 people comfortably.
Right, well, we've actually more than that. So we've actually measured it out. This space will actually handle a table that'll seat 12 comfortably. Obviously, this is staged furniture, so finding a 12-person table for staging is a little bit of a challenge. So I think what we're seeing now is people starting to move away from formal living rooms, but most buyers still want to have that space where, the holidays or they're entertaining their friends, they still want something more than a kitchen table to go sit at. So we're still seeing that, and this house runs along those design things.
Yeah, well, actually, I think the six table fits the space pretty well. But you're right, you could expand it, and it'd still be plenty of space.
Absolutely.
Right? And the fact that you've got all this space here, right?
Yep.
It doesn't make it closed at all. I love the chandelier too.
Thank you.
Which you'll get a chance to look at it.
We can thank my wife, Lynn, for that.
Lynn's got great taste in that. Beautiful. And then let's turn around here a little bit. So, we've got the formal dining here, and then we have the kitchen, family room here. So it's open, and you get the beautiful, natural light from outside. But you still went ahead and put a little bit of walls in order to provide some separation.
Well,
I like that aspect.
And that helps exactly. That gets back to let's keep it open, but let's make sure we're defining our space as well.
Yeah.
And as well, that center column helps, as you'll see down the line, this house is built on a curve. So putting in these elements actually helps define that curvature of this hallway as you come through it.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you were building this or constructing, you actually had more walls here, or you had less walls?
We had some little slot elements, and like any project, as much as thought as I put into it, when you actually start building the thing, you start looking at it, and you make changes, you flex, and this project was no different. We felt it was better to open it up a little more and create a little better flow.
Yeah, I think if you had, I remember seeing that with the slots when you had it. It was a little bit more of a mid-century modern type of look to it.
Yeah,
versus you're trying to go for cleaner lines with more contemporary, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I like it. Again, which by the way, as you can hear, we're in the finishing stages of the construction of the house, all the banging. But again, another great feature of the house. I personally love, like I said, contemporary homes, and the soft contemporary really speaks to me. So Another great feature, great, formal dining room, and let's go look at the rest of the house.
Awesome, let's go.